most interesting thing about Skai Jackson and her baby daddy is the fact that girls like her typically fetishize guys like him, you know, YNs, hood niggas, and they really get a kick out of their contrast, like the general public's confusion of how the two of them could even cross paths, or the fact that she would even be attracted to him, and they think it makes them look edgy and rebellious, when in all actuality it makes them look like idiots, because realistically a woman like Skai Jackson dating a literal degenerate could only bring her down. There is absolutely no benefit to that. The only person that's benefiting is the degenerate, because then he gains access to your resources, which he will exploit because he doesn't appreciate them, because YNs and hood niggas know that y'all fetishize them, so they play along and get what they want, while you sit around thinking you're the best thing that's ever happened to him in his life.
Everyone's asking, why are all these successful black women baby moms, or even worse, baby moms to bums? I don't understand why this is so puzzling. They believe that's what love looks like. The thing is, collectively, black women get in relationships for the feeling of love, not necessarily for actual love or security or support. Now, why do I say it's not actual love? Because if it was, the support and security would come with it. Listen, chemistry is important, okay? You have to be able to be attracted to the person that you're with. But there are so many other things that are equally or more important than that. And I really want black women to get into the mindset of having boundaries, standards, and expectations. Stop relying on your feelings so you don't end up in situations like this.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amaya and welcome back to Amaya's Unsolicited Opinions. Look, not too much on the silk press. It's been a day. I stepped outside. You know, I never straightened my hair a day in my life. Stepped outside and, you know, she's poofed up. So, next hairstyle will be coming up next. We will be getting twists or something, but not too much. But anywho, today we're going to be talking about how this baby mama culture is absolutely running rampant. It's actually an illness. It's actually getting crazy out here. And I'm gonna start the video off just by simply listing a few cases of this baby mama epidemic in the past 2 months. Just in the past 2 months, you guys let me know, how are you aware of any of this in the comments? Okay, Skai Jackson is pregnant with Yerky's child. That's her baby father. His nickname is Yerky. Halle Bailey was obviously pregnant with DDG. This was a while ago. They just recently broke up, and now she was on the internet tweeting about how she did not want her child and Kais in that stream.
Shit, I'm not gonna lie, he looked just like Daryl, bro. Yeah. Oh my god.
As if he hasn't been putting the child on the internet for how many months? Flo Milli is pregnant. She posted on her story, you know, her baby bump and the YN behind her. And all of this happened. All of these behaviors happen. All of these women getting pregnant happened. All of these women dealing with this baby mama drama happened in the past 2 months. Nobody's married. Nobody's married. Not a promise ring, not an engagement ring. I don't even think anybody's had a conversation. Nobody's married.
I'm sorry, y'all, because I know accidents happen, but the way that it feels like there's been a real increase in women who are like intentionally having kids with no ring. I can understand you just slipped up and got pregnant, cool, but you on the internet talking about me and my boyfriend are trying to have a baby? You're trying to have a baby? And your finger is without a ring? I don't, wait a second. I know that everybody's end goal is not to be married, and that's very, very valid. But signing up, literally volunteering to pop out a baby with a boyfriend is really, it's interesting. It's crazy work. That's crazy work. Like, in a lot of ways, I feel like women are moving forward in forward movements such as like decentering men and not settling for less and deciding that it's better to be alone than to be paired up with a man who don't care about you. And I love that for us. But I also feel like there's a lot of us who are moving backwards. This feels like moving backwards.
It's just like, as much as black women get so upset at people calling us single mothers and saying that we're in a single mother epidemic, I just feel like not enough effort is being put in, opening your legs and having a child after you're married. Because these same people that end up with these same black woman celebrities that end up with these bums are the same people who will literally get on the internet and start telling us all of the drama they're dealing with these bums that literally anybody could have predicted. I just feel like not enough people, there's a lot of people getting money, there's a lot of people getting rich, but how many people have sense? And since we're talking about people having sense, we might as well jump into the main person that inspired today's video. We're going to be talking about our girl from Jesse's, Skai Jackson.
Skai Jackson's boyfriend had a lot to say about her on Facebook. Now, this post is no longer available because it's been deleted because allegedly his page was hacked and he didn't post this. Allegedly. And the reason I'm saying heavy on the allegedly is because people do not believe that he didn't post this. But hey, look, he might have actually gotten hacked. Now, the post says, on WAP, I'm salty that I got this dumbass Disney Channel B word pregnant. I hate this hoe. Now, the reason people aren't believing that he was hacked is because they've seen Skai and her boyfriend arguing numerous of times. I mean, she almost got arrested a while back for arguing with this man. There's pictures and images of her crying while talking to this man. So people don't believe it. Also, someone pointed out that even the emoji matches his skin complexion. Whoever the hacker was who allegedly hacked his Facebook page really was paying attention to every detail in this post. But honestly, this is crazy. If he really did say this, it's insane. And if he really was hacked, then y'all, he was just hacked. He didn't do nothing wrong.
So recently, pictures on the internet surfaced of Skai Jackson and her baby father, Yerky. And she, she's in the pictures with the bonnet. She has a struggle fit on outside, and she's walking next to him, and they're arguing, and she's holding her hand on her head like this, and it's giving that she's pregnant. And everybody was saying, I know doggone well that she is not pregnant. Very much was. A couple weeks after that, the internet gets introduced to her baby father, Yerky. He ends up tweeting, but he says he was hacked. But how does somebody hack you and literally speak exactly how you speak? Why would somebody hack Yerky? I don't know. But the tweet said, on WAP, I'm salty that I got this Disney Chanel be pregnant. I hate this hoe. And then right after that tweet that he tweeted, that he literally said that he got hacked and people were lying on him and that he did not tweet it. He literally went on live right after that and was on live talking about, I'm one for DV. Yeah, if she wants to fight, we can fight too. And then later on within that live, her co-star from Jesse, Cameron Boyce, people were saying, oh, you look a little bit like him. That's probably why she's with you. He starts saying, don't compare me to that dead end. And people were like, pause. Because not only are you a dummy, not only are you disrespecting the woman you're with, whose child you have on the internet, you're crashing out on live, confirming that you're the idiot that literally tweeted that tweet. Because who is going to fake a tweet, use the same skin tone emoji, and misspell and use the same lingo that you use? You think the internet is dumb? And then, as I was doing research for this video, I'm seeing that she's not the only baby mother. He has 2-3 other ones. And there's this video of him literally going to jail, kissing his child. And apparently during that time, it was found out that Skai Jackson was talking to him during that time, talking to a guy in jail. When you're a Disney star and have access to better men in society. Ugh. And then this man got on TikTok and started exposing him for being zesty.
Just when you think Skai Jackson was about to get a break, nah, new character. And we just did the story on Skai Jackson and all of the debacle they got going on. Shout out to the nosy bystander who tagged me in this video because somebody said Skai Jackson baby daddy needs to come out, and then they put a rainbow.
Y'all, so I can't just sit and keep being quiet no more. Skai Jackson baby daddy need to go ahead and tell the truth about what me and him got going on. You going on live trying to do all this about her, but you need to tell her why you doing all that and who you really like and who you really want to be with. Like, I don't got no issues with Skai Jackson. I don't want no beef, and I've been quiet for so long. He's telling me don't text her, don't DM her, anything about like what we got going on or what we had going on. But it's like it's too much. Like, you stop playing, so now I'm gonna start playing. I'm gonna start running my mouth. And I get she had a baby and she's coming out to the world and she's pregnant now, but he needs to really come out and tell the truth before I do.
Whoa.
And this is the last time I'm gonna let everybody know before I show all the videos and pictures and all that stuff when I was up at your house. But you're such a gangbanger. Like, tell them all the stuff we do. And Skai Jackson, if you see this, don't try to overdo too much because it's normal. Everybody likes what they like, so you can't be the one that try to make that decision for him.
On top of all that mess, he scooted it in the tutor. He scooted his thing in the tutor as well. And honestly, this like girl, obviously everybody knows that Skai Jackson has a literal history. She's a YN chaser. Fetishized these YNs. Like, she's had a history of, you know, fighting Danielle Bregoli for what, NBA Youngboy or something like that. One of them. She was with Solange's son, you know, who's like he's obviously a YN. I don't know why you're from a, you know, affluent family and toting guns on the block. But now let's get into that. I genuinely feel like, you know, as a girl from the suburbs, first of all, let me add in my expertise. At 13, my first boyfriend was a Hispanic drug dealer. And well, first of all, let me start by saying I did not know he was a drug dealer. I was new to the school at the time. He got kicked out of the school and went to alternative school. For somehow, some way, he got my Snapchat, and he said happy birthday. We started talking from there. I thought everything was cool, and then people in the school started finding out, and then they said that he was a drug dealer. And I, you know, at that time, like, I'm a child, like, I'm not about to be like, okay, so like, anyways, I never seen myself being with somebody who deals drugs. Like, no, I was like gullible. So I was with him. I guess I stuck beside him. I mean, yeah, I was a ride or die when he was doing like just idiotic behavior. He be saying the N-word. He was the type to be wearing those Cookie Monster backpacks and his pants sagging to the floor, walking around like he's walking in italics. And I thought that was cute. Thank God we've gotten past that, which is why I know firsthand that a lot of girls from, you know, that come from the suburbs or come from wealthy areas have this thing where they fetishize guys who are like from the trenches or ghetto or bad boys or whatever you want to call it. And it's just like, I guess, you know, it's understandable when you're young. I guess you're just trying to figure it out. But when you're getting up in your 20s and your 30s, get up. Girl, get up. Cause, you know, I was with him from 13 to 16. Hey, once I hit 15, 16, all that mess he was just doing, all this trying to get me in trouble and being messy and going to jail and never showing up to school, I started to feel disgusted towards that behavior. Like, ew. We would be talking about getting married. I couldn't even imagine how this man would look in a suit. And you know what? It honestly disappoints me because it's just like, it's understandable as to why a girl would want to do that young, but at the same time, Flo Milli is not young. All these women are grown. They're grown. I may have been a child, but as a 19-year-old girl, I don't deal with a YN, and I will never deal with that ever again. I will never deal with a scammer, a criminal, anybody that's talking about none of that. Because guess what? That's not somebody that you can create a future with. I do not want to become a future baby mother. Are we okay? Are we okay? As much talking as people, oh, you're with that white man. He has a business that's legal. He doesn't do drugs. I don't have to worry about cheating. I don't have to worry about him going to jail. I thought that was the goal. He said he went to get married. I don't have to worry about him trying to get me pregnant. What are we talking about? we've lost the plot all the way. Like I'm honestly just getting so tired of like these women showing up pregnant, because I just feel like at this point, as much as black women get so upset at people calling them baby mothers, I'll be literally the most complicit during the time. Like Flo Milli in her video literally said, like, she was singing a song and she was like, I know he's trying to trap me, as she's showing her stomach pregnant. Like, what? You're turning me to a grandma. You're making me feel like them old folks. Like, what? Are we serious? This is what we're still doing? Nobody has learned? If you impregnate yourself by one of these YNs, like, I mean, you know, it's 2024. Trump isn't president yet. You could still, hey, fix that mistake you made. It don't make it again. But it seems like it's it's y'all getting way too lost. A lot of these people, you're not thinking about the future. You're not thinking about your relationship long term. You're not thinking. A lot of these women just, oh, I'm just caught in the feeling, and he's so gangster, and oh my god, he knows how to handle business. And then once he knocks you upside your head in the future, because a lot of these guys are openly disrespectful to you. And that's one thing. Like, my boyfriend has never sat up, cussed me out, even raised his voice. I've never heard my boyfriend like get up, like visibly mad. I've seen him, like, usually when I push his button and get him upset, he'll be like he'll be stern and be like, girl, I'm not playing with you. But the way that some of these YNs literally be, I can't stand that B. Who the F are you talk like? Oh, left. Even my first boyfriend that was doing all that, hey, he was not. Look, one thing he was not going to do is sit up and call me any of that, because one thing I did know at that time is, if a guy is willing to call you, to curse you out and call you out type of names, you can be left, because you're willing to kill me at that point. I don't know what you're gonna do. If you're willing to curse me out as a woman, you're gonna kill me. And I just feel like we really need to just, I'm not even gonna say sit down and think. Have what you want to have. Do what you want to do. Live the life you want to live. But I'm tired of it. Gosh. Maybe can the next one consider at least getting a proposal? Show the proposal first? Gosh. This is embarrassing out here. But anywho, what do I know? I'm just a 19-year-old girl. Like, I don't know anything about life. I don't know nothing, y'all. So yeah, that was it for this video. Liked it, like, comment, subscribe, and comment what should my next hairstyle be, because we gonna have to let this silk press go. But yeah, that was it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a beautiful day.